Hello and welcome to your Southeast Idaho weather and hazard briefing for Thursday, February 11th. My name's Alex from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. Your key points, winter's here. It's going to be a very busy, at least next week and beyond, with a new storm system every day and a half or so, going at least into later part of next week. We will see the first round begin this afternoon and early this evening. And there is some potential for a mix of rain and snow from Pocatello on westward towards Burley. Confidence is low to medium on how much rain Pocatello might get, but the farther west you go in the eastern Magic Valley towards Burley, the better chances for rain-snow mix or possibly even all rain. That precipitation will continue through Friday and taper off Friday night in the valley locations, but we'll see snow showers continue in the higher terrain areas all the way into Saturday morning. There'll be another round of snow arriving Saturday, and that snow is expected area-wide, so all of central and eastern Idaho is expected to receive accumulating snow from that. After a brief break from that system late Sunday, we'll see another round of snow for Monday. So the lowest confidence details is the precipitation type in the eastern Magic Valley with the system for tonight. But confidence is actually above average for the extended with models in good agreement. So looking at the satellite picture for this morning, we can see the parade of storms here lined up into the eastern Pacific. Our first system here is just off the west coast now. You can see the brief break in the next system behind that. So they're lined up out there ready to move through our area, like we said, for at least the next week and beyond. And a very colorful matrix here. I won't get into the details, just focus on the highlights. So again, rain over the eastern Magic Valley and Snake Flame with a rain-snow mix towards Pocatello, arriving late this afternoon or evening. Over the highlands towards the Wyoming border, we'll see snow begin this afternoon as well. Impacts will be higher in the higher terrain areas. So there's a winter storm warning along the Wyoming border. Combination of snow and wind there. And getting into Friday, we'll see a continuation of snow and wind in the higher terrain areas. Snow will come to an end, though, across the Snake Plain on Friday. And then we'll see snow showers continue across the higher terrain areas all the way from Friday night into Saturday. Saturday will be snow will develop and will be widespread across all of central and eastern Idaho, like we mentioned, and could be the highest snowfall total for the season so far from Pocatello to Burley, with around 3 inches currently forecast for that corridor. Snow showers continuing Sunday for the South Hills, Southeast Highlands, and Northeast Highlands. Otherwise, snow showers will be mainly in the morning. And we'll see a break for Sunday night, Monday morning before more snow arrives. Monday afternoon across pretty much the entire area once again. Okay, here's a look at the warnings and advisories. We have winter storm warnings here across the eastern highlands and the Idaho portion of the Wasatch, with adjoining winter weather advisories across most of the remainder of the eastern highlands. Also have winter weather advisories for the Stanley area. So here's a look at the forecast radar. We'll break down the details here in terms of timing and location as this continues to play. Here you can see we're into Friday now. Now here we are starting over with this morning. We'll see snow gradually expand across the area early this afternoon. And here we go, getting into the early afternoon hours. You can see how that precipitation expands. Green denotes rain and blue denotes snow. So you can see that rain or rain-snow mixture here from Burley to Pocatello. All snow is expected elsewhere. And you can see that continues. In the higher terrain areas, we don't get much of a break with this system, but we should see a break over the Snake Plain building in for Friday. So we'll go through one more time here. You can see how that snow quickly expands this afternoon And one area that may not get much from this first round be the upper Snake Plain, particularly towards INL and the Arco Desert. But look how, as we get into Thursday night and through the day Friday, snow is pretty much continuous, especially over the central Idaho mountains. Now, snowfall amount expected from this first wave, several inches over the eastern highlands and the Idaho portion of the Wasatch. That, combined with wind and some patchy blowing snow, is why we have the winter storm warning in effect for those locations. The I-15 corridor, less snow, generally around an inch, possibly 2 inches locally in the Blackfoot and Idaho Falls area. Here's that void from Arco up towards DuBois, where little to no snow is expected. And down towards Burley, little to no snow accumulation expected. Same thing for like the Malta area, and that's where mainly rain is expected. And the valley locations here across the Big and Little Lost River valleys, generally shadowed, so the highest amounts will be generally over the Sawtooth with this system, and then north towards the Salmon area. Now here's a look at our next system. So here we are Friday evening. If you remember, we had snow ongoing across the higher terrain areas, and that will be the case all the way through Friday evening. But look what happens here as we get into Saturday morning. You'll see precipitation expand across the entire area, and we expect snow for all of central and eastern Idaho going through Saturday. Saturday evening, it'll begin to taper off, except for the South Hills and the Southeast Highlands. Snow showers should continue all the way through Sunday for those areas. So how much snow are we expecting for the daytime on Saturday? As you can see, we expect accumulating snow everywhere. And as I mentioned, 2 to 3 to possibly 4 inches from American Falls to Pocatello would make it the biggest snow event of the season so far for those areas, with several inches of snow, with the exception of areas from the INL towards DuBois, an inch or less there, and again, a Chalice in some of these valleys across the Big and Lost River valleys, lighter amounts there, but like I said, accumulating snow for everyone from this system. Winds will continue today across the southern Snake Plain, eastern Magic Valley, and wind-prone areas over the eastern highlands. So Teutonia, Antelope Flats area, winds continuing today. Should be a little bit lighter than yesterday, but they'll remain breezy. And our winds will die down just a bit tonight, but they'll be back for Friday. We'll have winds into the 30 to 35 mile per hour range in these yellow areas here across all of the eastern Magic Valley for Friday afternoon. Friday night, the winds are forecast to continue, but they may take on a bit more of a northerly component. And for Saturday, we see our winds switching to the north and northeast for most of our area, but possibly remaining out of the west down towards Burley and farther west into the Magic Valley. Saturday night, those westerly winds will expand across the southern Snake Plain and increase, especially over the South Hills. And they will fortunately begin to decrease for Sunday night before returning once again on Monday. So definitely busy several days ahead with snow and wind. High temperatures today will remain mild, especially across the southern Snake Plain and South Hills, as you can see here, getting well into the 30s and lower 40s. Once again, but cooler on Saturday, as you might expect, with the snow expected. We could briefly see a rain-snow mix towards Twin Falls, but other than that, all snow is expected with our Saturday system, and expect very similar high temperatures, it appears, through much of the week. And these low temperatures that you see here Friday and Saturday morning are expected to be very similar through the week. So to summarize, an active pattern is in store. The active weather will begin today with the development of snow and rain-snow mix across the eastern Magic Valley. Expect another round of snow for the whole area for Saturday. And after a brief break late Sunday, we'll see another round of snow arriving Monday. That'll conclude the briefing for today. If you have any comments, questions, or feedback, we welcome those to the phone number, email address that you see there. You can always visit our website for the latest forecasts. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter as well. Otherwise, please join us again here Friday for your Friday briefing. Thank you.